We have intercepted this child's communication with yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Have we got the file?
Yeah.
Right. Confirm that's you?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's all
Listen.
true, yeah.
You know that child?
Yeah.
That's the child that you've been talking to.
Yeah.
Right, so the reason why we're here today is to speak to you about your online activity, talking sexually to a minor.
Which I said, you're too young, you need to leave it.
Yeah?
Yeah. And
Is that before or after you made a call
and
to Daddy?
there was no exchange of pictures, no exchange of anything.
That you sent her them two that I've just shown you.
Well, a picture of face.
It's irrelevant if it's an indecent picture or not.
But it's
You
still
are
not
sexually grooming a 14-year-old child.
No.
Can I just take a step with you guys? Denying it. Every single message that you've had with this child, right? This account's been intercepted and handed over to us, right?
Yes.
Well, I normally do this calmly, but you really pissed me off today. Okay?
Are you calling
The way you've been communicating with this child, there's no point denying it. Because you took it over WhatsApp.
We can get all the voices.
You spoke to her on WhatsApp.
I'm not. It's not the right thing. I wasn't proud of it. It was a mistake.
It was a mistake.
You know.
Telling a child, right? You're a school teacher, right? You're a school teacher, right?
I have been.
You
What do you
have
mean?
been.
You have been.
Well,
You have been today, haven't
Right,
you?
we do a lot of research. We know where you live.
Yeah.
We know where you work.
Yeah.
I'm an Evesham boy.
Yeah.
I know exactly where you work.
Okay.
I know exactly where you've been at work today.
Yes.
So,
Right.
cut that bullshit, please.
As I say, I would prefer to have the
What you
police-
prefer and what's going to happen are two completely different situations. You are not in control of the situation. I am. At the moment, you can call me daddy.
I'm
Okay.
happy to call you daddy. I don't.
Okay?
mind
Because you like
about-
calling this 14-year-old girl daddy. You want her to call you daddy, don't you?
I said to her,
You want her to
she's
call you
too
daddy.
young.
No, you
Quit the
didn't.
and
bullshit.
she's been through stuff.
Quit
I
the
felt
bullshit.
on
Quit,
there.
quit
I've
the
said
bullshit.
that.
Everything is in this
And I
folder
said
right
that
here,
as well.
start to finish.
I said
Okay? When you were hounding this child for videos of herself exposed in ways that a child should not be exposed in, right? You were turning around to her and you were like, oh, you're not allowed to be scared,
Yeah.
right? I'm
So-
right, aren't I?
Look.
Well, look, nothing. Right? Do you think that the way that you've spoken to this child is acceptable? at all?
No, I wouldn't say.
You wouldn't say it. Now, being a man in your position, a teacher, right?
At a high school.
At a high school, right?
Position of trust.
You are in a position of trust, in a position of authority, right? Now, you have turned around to this child, and you have tried to be that position of authority with her. You have tried to dominate and control this child. The messages, hounding. The videos, pictures. Come on.
Just so
Send
you're
me-
aware,
Send me this video. Send me
that-
this picture.
Is all your chat.
Yeah.
Every single message is in there.
Yeah. And as I said at the end, you're too young, and we need a.
So we won't talk about the end. We'll talk about the in-between bit. Okay?
Well, to be honest,
What do you mean?
I'd rather wait for the police. And can we-
Tough shit.
No, this is being recorded as a log. Like it or not, you're the one that's predating on a 14-year-old child. You are not in control of the situation. You will never be in control of the
I don't
situation.
mind not in control
I
of the
don't care
situation.
what you think.
Do you think
To be
that-
honest, I want to get these questions to you. Why you were predating on this 14-year-old child, telling her to send you pictures of her breast,
Well,
begging for her
as
to send you,
I s-
and really going at her, you know, making this person. But what was it? It's the fact. Oh, you make me feel sad now, and I'm going to be sad now if you don't send me a picture. Send me a picture. Oh, send me a video of your body. Oh no, I've deleted it. Oh no! Send it.
Send
No.
Daddy a picture of your
Put
body.
your hand down for me. Put your hand down for me.
No, what you can't. Like.
Oh, we can. And if you attend to anything, then we can restrain you under reasonable force. Okay?
Can I have a look at this again?
You can have a look at whatever you like. I'll tell you what. I'll show you my proper ID. My name's Mark. I live in Evesham. I'm an Evesham lad. I work all the doors around that area.
Yeah.
I know where you work. I know where you live. I know about your
Okay.
missus and your daughter.
Yes. Well, as I said, obviously, you know, it's not something it's a mistake. It's not something I'm proud of.
No, a
It's
mistake is
personal
me not
thing.
zipping up this boot
Yeah,
properly.
but as you can see, I'm talking to people. But I've come to.
Okay, so you talk about mistakes, right? So one of the things you said to this child, right? When girls in school have their skirts on, yeah, when they want a teacher to see them or do something with them, they open their legs to show them their panties or their pussy.
Yeah.
Right? Is that a fucking mistake? Talking to a child like that?
There's been mistakes made, absolutely.
That's a mistake.
Yeah.
You know what I called a mistake? Leaving both pair of trainers at work like I did today. That's a fucking mistake. This was not a mistake. This was fully intentional. You know what you wanted from this child.
Well,
you were arranging to meet this child.
no, I stopped that.
You were arranging to meet this child.
Yeah.
Yeah. You told the child that you wanted her to dress in a school uniform so you could bend her over a school desk?
I can't remember.
No,
what
I
they
can
said.
find it if you like.
Just like when you're at school, because you're a maths teacher at
Taught.
school. Yeah? You're a math teacher at this school. Turn the light on in the side of the car for me. No?
Give me a
Okay, I'll
touch.
turn mine on. Right. So you're a maths teacher at this school, and you've turned round and said, oh, do you wear a skirt to school? Because the girls that I teach, they open their legs when they like the teacher, so I can see their panties and their pussy.
Can I ask that
You can
somebody
ask.
phone the police now?
I've got a
Police are
colleague
on
already
route.
on the phone.
Police are en route.
Colleagues on the phone
Can I
again.
just ask you, what is the legal age of consent in this country?
16.
Okay, what's the legal age of consent in Europe? I'm asking you a direct question. What is the legal age of consent in Europe?
I think it depends.
Well, you've got into this young girl's head that it's 14, haven't you? Because you've repeatedly said it's okay, because in Europe the legal age of consent is 14, so it's okay for us.
Look, in some parts of Europe it's different, but it's different all around the world, isn't it? But
where are you living?
Where
now?
are
the
you?
United Kingdom.
There you go.
Exactly. Hence why I said you're too young. I'm sorry, but
No, you didn't. What you said was it's okay, because in Europe it's 14. I've read those chat logs. I know what you
Well, at
said.
the
to
end-
that
And
child.
also, you
Conclusion.
turned around and said, oh, sorry, I can't speak to you because you're 14. Wait till you're 16. But then after that, you say, oh, I still really want you to have my cock.
Yeah.
You were gonna
Well-
buy a house.
After you said, oh, don't talk.
Well-
I know it's illegal. I know it's not right. You are a fucking teacher, you dirty little bastard.
Well, can we please have somebody have evidence that the police are coming? Because as I
Can
said,
this
No.
child please have her innocence back? Oh, sorry, no, because you destroyed that.
well,
Right?
Do you have any idea what you do to these young girls by speaking to them in the manner you do? Do you have any idea what you take away from them? Because you approach these girls in their bedroom, in their safe space, where their parents are in the house with them, somewhere they should feel safe, comfortable, confident, somewhere secure. But you have breached that security of that child. You, a teacher of a child of the same age, have invaded that young child's home life. You have embedded in her brain that sex at 14 is okay. You have embedded in her brain that you need to see pictures of her in a swimming costume. That if she likes teachers at school, she can open her legs to show her pussy and her pants. Because apparently, that is what girls of that age do. I'm very sorry, but I have a child of that age. And no, they don't do that. You have taken your position of trust, somebody that parents should be able to speak to, somebody that children should be able to come forward to, and you have abused that trust beyond any reasonable doubt.
well, I never mean anything with care to anyone.
It doesn't matter what you mean. The damage is done.
Well, you didn't mean anything, you just wanted to get your rocks off.
I did.
That was it.
Look, I'm talking to people online all the different time. I
But
don't
you
even know the
knew
ages
she
when
was a
you like.
14-year-old girl.
Yeah.
She states, I am 14. You have said, I will speak to you again when you're 16. But you couldn't drop it, could you? You had to keep pushing
I
and
shouldn't
pushing.
have
You've seen
spoke,
how many
I know.
boundaries you could go through.
Yeah.
Right.
But-
So, which name are you going by today?
Well, look, as I say,
So, which name are you going by today? Are you going by Daniel Gill,
Well-
Mike Smith, or Mike Phillips?
when the police come here, we'll...
I already know. I've got it all.
I know that's okay. I respect that, but as I say,
Or Dan Hamilton, another name that you go by.
but I would, as I say,
Oh, the police are coming.
okay, that's fine.
You are getting arrested.
That's fine.
And your skill, I will personally be going down to Prince Henry's in the morning and telling them.
Okay, well, I can understand that, but as I say, I'd ask if we can wait.
So you doing all of this to get into school, to sit there in front of girls in their skirts. And it's ironic because
That's
I know
not
the
the
rules
case.
of Prince Henry's, but the fact that the girls aren't allowed to wear trousers, they have to wear skirts. And you sit there predating in front of these fucking children,
That's not the situation. You're
That
reading-
is exactly
I
the
made-
situation.
exactly
That's what
what
you've
you are
fucking
doing.
written, you dirty
We've
little
all read the
nonce.
fucking chat. We've all read the chat.
That's what you're misinterpreting.
Shouldn't take that
By
point.
reading this chat, misinterpreting.
Anybody can say.
Sorry, anybody can say whatever they like, right? But they don't say it to a fucking 14-year-old.
Yeah, okay.
Let me say something, right? The two colleagues that I have, right, that intercepted this chat with this child, made them feel physically sick. They had sleepless nights reading the chat that you had
Lovely.
with this young girl.
Police are en route, just so everyone is aware. They
Okay.
won't be much longer.
They were in absolute tears, bits, because of the way that you spoke, the way that you hounded.
How long have you had a sexual attraction to children?
I don't.
Well,
You do.
You do.
I
That
do.
is exactly what you do.
That's
to
what that
spoken
is.
to that 14-year-old the way you have.
That was a mistake.
You are.
No,
it's
it's
not
not.
a mistake.
That is a sexual attraction.
Can I just step in? There was a pinpoint of you actually said to the child you were attracted to the child.
Literally all that there is a picture of a face, and that face could be
And
25.
so
You've already admitted that it was you that was speaking to us. Don't backtrack.
No, I'm just saying the picture. It's not obvious. I had no idea her age.
but you know
was.
when she writes,
She
"I'm
told you.
14" multiple times to you,
You confirmed.
that's obvious.
And you
Yeah,
work
and
with
in
children.
The end, I did say that is wrong, and she's
In the end, only after you've caused all the damage that you've caused, the trauma that you've caused to this child. Only after all of that, promising that you'll buy her nice gifts, you'll be her sugar daddy.
I shouldn't
Right.
have spoken.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
That you'll be her sugar daddy. You'll buy a house so she can hang out in it, and you can come and visit time to time, and you know you and her can have sexy time and do sexy stuff together. Because you weren't interested in even getting to know this child, right?
Well-
You was more interested. Come on, let's push past that now. Let's push things a little bit further. Right, let's take the next step, because that's what we do when we get into a relationship. Come on, do you not trust me? Are you scared? You're not allowed to be scared. A 14-year-old girl
It was
with a man of your age predating on him in the manner that they're predating on him, she's not allowed to be scared. I'm sorry, but any 14-year-old girl would be absolutely terrified.
Well, as I said, it's
As you said,
I
what?
left it and I said
No.
yeah,
You
Should I tell you what you said? You said, "Babe, you're beautiful, and your boobs so full and soft. You have fertile, beautiful skin, hips and
I
butt.
thought I was-
Drives me crazy." To a 14-year-old child, not an adult, a child.
Do you want to dress me up in school uniform?
Well, as you see, I'm here for a 33-year-old.
We don't care why you're here
Don't care why
tonight.
you're here.
We're here because you were talking like this to a
Which was a
14-year-old.
mistake.
She's a baby.
It's
Never
not a
ever
mistake,
done
it's a
before.
dirty bastard move is what it is.
Well,
She's a baby.
Would you
You're
see it as a
dirty
mistake
bastard.
if someone talked to your daughter like this?
yeah.
You are around children.
Yeah, but
That makes you very dangerous.
You do realise that all the kids that you've have had access to in your job, right? You do realise that they are all going to need safeguarding measures. They are all going to need questioning.
yeah, that's absolutely fine.
And you
Did,
really
did
don't
Mr.
care, do
Hamilton
you?
or whatever your fucking
Yeah.
surname
Yeah.
is
As I say,
that you go by, right? Does Mr. Dan, has he ever spoke to you inappropriately? Has he ever looked under the table at you?
You can.
Oh,
I
no,
can-
they will.
I can assure you, I only ever treat everybody.
Mr.
in
Gill.
a-
Mr. Gill.
Prince Emrys High School, Evesham.
Yes.
Being so pretty, I'd always be looking over at you.
Are the
Do
police
you
saying
wear a
that?
skirt?
No.
They're
no,
on the way. I've
Lush,
spoken to them.
would you
Sorry?
keep open
I've
your legs
spoken
for
to
me?
them. And that lady's
I'll tell you
talking
what,
to you.
you feel scared now, yeah? You are very, very lucky that we have a passion to do this. I've just had to go take 5 minutes away from throwing someone in your face. You have fucking disgusted me, and I'm the head of all of these.
Look, I respect what you're doing. You're looking after people.
Can
You're
I,
protecting people. I've made
Which
a
is
mistake.
in your
what you're
job.
supposed to
Yeah, in your job.
Is that
that's
not
what
your
you're
job at
supposed to
all?
be doing.
You get
Safeguarding
paid
is
to
part
do
of
that.
your job.
And I do it after the utmost of respect.
Yeah, by
This is
staring up
I
under
got
people's
personal problems. I got
skirts.
personal things going on.
Yeah,
I
no,
made
I'm
a
sorry, I don't
mistake.
give a
Fuck
fuck
about
I don't
your
give a fuck
personal
about your personal
But I
problems.
made a mistake.
This is
But
not a mistake. This is very, very far from a mistake. A mistake may have been sending one message. There are hundreds and hundreds of messages. You have brought in another child to it. I'd hold both of your bum cheeks, one hand on both, get you both to sit on a desk and ask you to kiss each other. Would you? Show me her pic.
You fucking
You are
wrong.
one sick person.
Well, I just, you know.
You're not even bothered. Look at your face.
I
You don't
am.
care.
It's just that, you know, it's quite
No.
threatening when you got a lot of people
Do you know
shouting
your
at
job's
It's
gone?
difficult.
Right, so let
You know that, don't you? Your job has long gone down the
Hopefully your
river
fucking life as well.
because there is no way anybody will employ you as a teacher, a teaching assistant, even a canteen woman when they know what you are.
Let me just say
Absolutely.
something, right?
Yeah.
And you say this is very threatening. If it was threatening, if we were going to kick the shit out of you, right, it would have happened. We would have dragged you out of the
It's
car,
still threatening.
right? No, it's intimidating. You're embarrassed.
Intimidating.
You're ashamed.
Yeah.
Hopefully, well, no, I don't think you're ashamed, but it's embarrassing for you, right? Because now that mask that you've kept on all these years has come off.
Yeah, I haven't. No, I'm sorry. You're mischaracterising.
I'm
me.
mischaracterising.
I haven't had a mask that I've slipped. I haven't. I'm not.
So do you actively go around to people and say, oh, I talk very, very sexually to 14-year-olds?
To people online to meet like this 33-year-old woman, and
We're not talking about a 33-year-old. We're
Well, this
talking
is
about
why
the
I'm
chat
here,
blog
isn't
we
it?
have for a 14-year-old child. A 14-year-old baby girl.
that was a mistake, and I apologise.
No, it's not a mistake.
Let's quit the M word, right? Because that's bullshit, right? My question to you then, right? You say I don't wear a mask, so when you would have met this 30-odd-year-old woman tonight, right?
Yeah.
Would you have turned around to her and be like, "Oh yeah, I've chatted to 14-year-old girls online, and I've talked very sexually to them, promised them gifts, asked them to call me daddy, asked them to be my sugar baby, asked them to send sexual videos of themselves, and hounded them, telling them that they're not allowed to be scared, sending it to you." Would you have told her that? Is that a discussion you would have had with an adult?
I'm glad you're scared.
Is it yes or no? Is it?
I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head.
I
don't
am
know.
glad you're scared. I am absolutely thrilled to bits that you are scared because that child was terrified. Absolutely beside
As I
themselves.
said, you know, she.
This is how you
Had
find
that
it.
child in tears.
So I am glad that you're frightened. You may have been just feeling a tiny little bit what that child felt like when you were sending message after message after message after message to her. And she didn't know what to do with it. You're a grown man. She was 14. You should have said,
Look, I
the
never
minute
meant
she
her-
said,
I
I'm
never meant
14,
harm to
goodbye,
her or any
blocked.
other person on the planet.
But you didn't.
I haven't got.
But you didn't.
Okay, so
You
let's-
carried on.
Let's just ask a question off that then, right? So, do you know what child abuse is?
Yeah, I know what child abuse.
You know
is.
what child abuse is, right? So, do you know the effects of child abuse?
Am I okay to phone the police?
Police have
Yeah.
already been
No, you can't
phoned.
touch
Phones
phone.
have been
But
I
why
don't
can I
remember.
can't?
Because there's
Your phone
evidence
is
on that
evidence.
phone.
You go for your phone, we will restrain you under reasonable
Because
force,
you'll be done for tampering with evidence as well.
which is a
Okay.
further charge.
Okay, so
And I would happily restrain you and all.
I'm sure.
The police are on their way.
Okay. The police are on their way.
The
just
police will be
being
here
held
when they're here because
Okay.
it's as simple as that. They're not at your beck and call. They're not.
It's Halloween.
They're not
Yeah,
your
see-
service.
See, you keep asking
Room
when the police come,
service.
when the police come. Now, you know why the police aren't here straight away? Because we have a very good relationship with the police. Because when we make that call and we say, we got another one, right? They trust us.
Yeah.
Because they know exactly how we operate. We have a very, very good relationship with them. So they're like, okay, when we're ready, we'll send someone out and they'll come and nick him.
Okay.
Okay, so stop asking when the police are here.
Well, you know.
Could
that
be
is-
7 hours.
Yeah, we were
7
out,
hours?
we were out for 6 hours the other night.
What?
Yeah, 6
Yeah.
and a half. Yeah.
Could be 10. Could be
Think
12.
about how many
Don't matter.
hours you've traumatised this child for.
Yeah,
However long
so
you
that
sit here
child,
for is totally irrelevant,
They'll
isn't
come
it?
when they're ready.
so that child, she's not just going to
Well,
be,
look.
no, look, listen to me, right?
What?
I am in control of this.
Police
These
are
guys
on
are in
side,
control,
guys.
Yeah, but
right? You are no longer in control tonight. I was your, police here, yeah?
Yeah.
Stay there.
Tonight,
okay.
I was
there.
your daddy and you are my bitch.
Okay.
And I fucking hope you're scared.
Okay. Yeah.
And you see when these guys put those cuffs on you, say goodbye to your job, say goodbye to your reputation, and say goodbye to everything else. Thank you.
Well, being clear and explaining.
Yeah. 100%. And another thing, just look into my eyes, just for 1 second. Please hear, so you know never see.
Yeah.
Look into my eyes. 5 seconds. And every time you close your eyes,
Yeah.
see these. They will follow you everywhere you fucking go.
Okay.
When you walk out that door, when you pick up a phone, when you pick up a laptop,
Yeah.
these eyes will be there.
Okay.
And if you ever think of doing this thing again,
I
I
ain't
will
doing
turn
it
up.
again. Trust me. You
I
think
will fucking turn up.
Yeah, well, I ain't doing it again anyway. Look at the hassle it's caused. So yeah.
All the hassle it's caused, never mind the damage it's caused to the child.
Well, of course, obviously that's.
Well, of
the
course, obviously, but you
priority.
don't give a fuck about that, do
Of course I do. I don't care about any harm to
you? You
anyone.
don't give a fuck about my two colleagues who had to read through that chat and broke down reading that chat because it was so sickening to them.
Yes, of course. Harm to anyone.
Oh, you show no fucking remorse tonight, Baldy.
Your life's going to be fucked now.
Okay.
Yep.
No job.
Oh, good.
I would have loved another half an hour. to
God,
talk to you.
good.
Okay.
Would have
How many
really
da- how many-
fucking loved it.
How many dates can you go on before he has to tell the lady?
2 dates. In future, whenever you date an older woman now,
Yeah.
2 dates. Oh, by the way, I got caught noncing kids.
Okay. Again, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah.
So fucking blasé.
You will be on the sexual
You're so
offenders register, and it will
blasé,
be there for everyone to see from this point once you are charged.
Forever and ever.
You'll be put in the UK database.
Oh yeah, you have
Everyone will
restrictions.
know.
You won't be able to go to certain countries.
Okay.
And just another thing, right? Because you did hound this child for videos and images. You know if you've ever received anything on your phone?
No.
You know if you have and you think you've deleted it. See these guys? See when they seize that phone and they perform a section 18 on your property and seize anything that connects to the internet,
Yeah.
everything will be downloaded.
Yeah.
Whatever you think you may have deleted, it
It's-
will be pulled back up.
Okay. Okay.
Even your search history.
That's absolutely fine.
Everything.
Yeah, that's fine.
You don't have to admit it to us, but we'll be updated.
No, that's fine. As I say, this is
They'll update
an
us.
out of character thing, and
You know what?
and
I don't think the penny's dropped. Well, I don't believe the penny's dropped with you yet.
No.
But you know when you're sat in the back of that van,
Yeah.
you're suddenly gonna go, "Oh fuck,"
As soon
and
as
I
I shut
hope
that
you
door,
do.
Yeah.
And then you know when you get to the nick and they lock you up overnight.
Yeah.
You know if you even manage to shut your eyes and get to sleep. See these?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want these to be what you see.
Well, shouldn't it be better more that I reform and get over?
no, that
That's
don't
what the
fucking
answer
work.
is.
No.
That don't
You
work.
don't
Normally I
reform
talk.
overnight.
Normally I talk to guys like you about steps in the right direction. But you
Yeah.
know what? With you, you really fucking piss me
Well,
off.
that's
don't
what
you?
the whole the justice system is about. Reform, isn't it?
Getting away with it.
No, reform.
No.
You do realise you're not teaching any of us. We are actually adults.
Yes.
Because
but-
you really do have a very good way of talking down to everybody, don't you? So I understand why you need to be a teacher, because you have that thing of needing to be in authority and controlling people.
And what a shame.
A little bit of a narcissistic side there, from my point of view, I'm afraid.
Very, no,
'Cause you
I
are
agree.
very controlling, aren't you?
What a shame that's not.
And you
not,
certainly don't like it when a woman puts you in your place,
not
do you,
going to be
darling?
his occupation
Don't
for
mind
the,
at all.
for the foreseeable
I've got
future.
my
Oh,
own-
never not.
No, no.
What a shame.
See, normally we come out a little bit different. Normally it goes a lot calmer than this.
You've
Right.
breached children in a town that I have worked in for many, many years.
You're fucking wronging, is what you're.
Of all of the people that I have hunted, I have stung, you make me the sickest.
How many
Teacher.
kids
That's why.
at the school that you teach will be thinking, it's okay, I've got a problem. My mum's being nasty to me, my dad's being nasty to me, whatever. It's all right, I can go to Mr. Gill. Mr. Gill will help me. But yeah, Mr. Gill will help you in his way,
You'll be grooming them.
which is what this is.
Mr. Gill's also looking at my skirt under the table.
That's not the case. You can,
Well, that's the way you fucking
You've
said
said,
it, child.
you've said
I'm
your
sorry, but
own
you
chat
can't say
states
things like that.
You
when
said it.
girls like teachers, they open their legs under the desk, they show them under their skirts, their panties and their pussies. Your words.
Have you ever
Those
worked?
were
teacher
your
looks.
words. They came from your brain signals down to your hands and you typed those exact words. So please now do not try and belittle it and say that you don't do that, because clearly you do.
Have you ever worked in a PE lesson?
Are the police coming out?
Have you ever worked in a PE lesson?
They're just looking through the evidence, and then they're going to see that there is enough to charge you for what we're saying.
Okay.
And so you will be charged with it all. You'll more than likely get put on the sex offenders register.
Okay.
You'll more than likely get a sexual harm prevention order as well, to stop you being around anyone under the
You
age
do
of 18.
realise that they will talk to your own daughter, don't you? Because your own child now needs to be safeguarded because of you, because of what you have done. A school teacher, someone that every child should be safe around, and you've made sure that children aren't safe.
I can assure you, everyone is safe around me.
You can assure anybody of what you like. I've seen those chat logs. I've seen the way you've spoken to that child. I've seen the words you've used. I've seen how you've tried to manipulate her into doing things. You are every inch the predator.
Look at my colleague when she's talking to you. Show some fucking respect.
Well, I'm.
Whether you can sit there on your high horse now and try and tell everybody that it was a mistake, it was this, you're not that person. We know you are that person. We know you are
all
a
due
sexual predator
respect,
to children.
you don't
We
know me.
know you have.
Well, we know
I know
enough.
what I have written, what I have read, sorry, in black and white. From you, from what you've written, what you've sent to a 14-year-old child. I've read it for myself. As a mum, you made me physically sick to know you are a school teacher.
What would
To
you-
know that I trust my children in school every day, thinking they are safe and they are happy, knowing now that somebody that should be making them like that is a predator online, that is invading children's bedrooms and their safe spaces because you think you won't get caught, and you are very much mistaken, because people like us, we are going nowhere. And we will make sure that people like you get caught every single day of the week, because we will go out of our way to keep children safe in this world. Because the damage you do, the victims you leave behind, the self-harm they cause to themselves because of people like you, you have no idea of the damage you cause and how hard it is for these women to go on and have future happy lives because you get your rocks off by talking inappropriately to them as babies.
You can't look at my colleague because she's a woman, isn't that right?
'Cause
And
he
you like
knows
being
I'm
you
right.
like being in control. You see, now when I was talking to you, or when my colleague was talking to you, you look at us. Yeah.
I met a man
But you
about
don't. But you don't like looking at women because you see yourself
I met
as an
a man
authority
exactly like
alpha
you.
figure, don't you?
That's not true at all. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's
Don't
just
say that
not
we
the
don't
case.
know you, because we know a
Well-
hell of a lot about.
Right, tell me if this is true. Did you say to the child that you wanted to lick her pussy?
Right.
Leave your phone there.
Yeah,
Did you say that to the
Keep your hands there.
Did you say that to the 14-year-old child?
Come on then, guys.
Where's the officers?
Yeah, if you just walk away for us, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Come away, we can carry on recording, just obviously while he's doing this, just stand in front of
I
the...
want to say a couple of things on the live
Yeah, no,
after.
No, I'm alright.
Okay, guys. Officers are now arresting him. Just get that nice Pandora shot, and then I'll have a little chat. Clickety click.
Just the one hand or something. I can't take it off your phone.
Don't handle us. We're not innocent little girls anymore. We're full grown women now that know our minds and our bodies.
Okay, guys. So just while he's been arrested, yeah, we put a trigger warning on tonight. Daniel Gill, secondary school maths teacher, which is one of the reasons why we put a trigger warning on tonight. Second reason, Luna and Lizzie, you two absolutely smashed it decoying this guy. You know, the pair of them, between them, I wouldn't even like to put a figure on how many guys they've caught between them. But this guy really took his fucking effect. You know, there's always that one that hits home to people a lot harder, and it wasn't just them, it was all of us. All of us got triggered by this guy. You know, a man like himself in a position that he's in of authority and trust with so many children, so many families, and he abused every single part of that, every ounce of that. These chats were beyond horrendous. I nearly didn't read the chats tonight, just by a few of the bullet points that I was told over, but I did, and yeah, they took their toll. You know, they eat that little part of you away. This guy was relentless. He wanted to be sugar daddy to this 14-year-old girl. He didn't want to get to know her. It was just pure sexual. The whole thing was pure sexual. Hounding. Told this child that she wasn't allowed to be scared of sending him a video of herself exposed in a sexual nature. Leave our kids alone, will you, Dan? You're absolutely destroying lives. A teacher.
Huge position of trust.
There we go, guys. Thank you, officers. Thank you very much.
They'll probably be over to you by the time you get back to the nick.
1 second, guys.
Round MG11 probably won't be, to be honest.
Okay, yeah. So multiple names. What were the names that we went by? It was
Bill something.
Mike Smith,
Smith.
Daniel Hamilton,
Mike Phillips.
Mike Phillips, Dan Gill. You know, I believe his name is Daniel Gill.
It is Daniel Gill.
It is Daniel Gill. Yeah, absolutely horrendous. Again, I want
From
to
the
put.
Worcester area, Bromford area, Hereford Way. He's come out to meet this woman that he believed was a woman, and left his wife and 6-year-old daughter at home.
There you go. I'll tell you what, it was a nice trick or treat for him tonight.
Hey guys, it's Cram. I do apologise about the way that this went. I just couldn't hold my shit with him. He really triggered me, really got me, just how blasé he was with the chat. Yeah, well, it's a mistake. Yeah, you're a fucking teacher, dude. You know, you're meant to be looking after these kids. You know, we put our trust in you, in your system, and you're there predating on our children while you're at school. And he hounded this. You know, massive shout out to Luna and Lizzie and Chase for finding him. He wasn't given any details as much. He, like Alan said, he come under 4 or 5 different aliases just to hide himself. But we found him because we got an amazing team, amazing research team, tracking team, decoys. You know, he's put everyone in tears with his chat. Absolute fucking vile creature. I've been doing this for many years, and this one nearly broke me. I had to come away absolutely flabbergasted. You know, how he just could not give a flying fuck in any way, shape or form. And it just goes to show how dangerous these people are, and it makes us thrive even more to do what we do. He's now nicked, he's in the car. Fuck you, Dan Gill. That's all I've got to say. He is a teacher at Prince Emrys High School in Evesham. Sorry if I get a bollocking for giving that out, but everyone needs to check their children's devices. You know, and the policies, I've got a little statement to say about the policies. You know, they say that women at schools can't wear trousers. Why? This day and age, with everything that goes on, you can call yourself a toaster, but you can't wear trousers in school. What's that all about? You know, sort your priorities out. Look after the kids that are here. Yeah, that's me. I'm done. I'll hand you back over to Alan.
One more thing. Just want to add as well, guys. Obviously, I know a lot of you follow the page and see the way we conduct ourselves. You know, normally we go out, we're calm, we try to avoid topping the swear jar up. But tonight, this guy was absolutely horrendous. He broke a lot of us tonight. So that's one of the other reasons why we put a trigger warning before this live. We did have a little recce between us all before we came out, and one of the reasons why we were going to come down a lot harsher on him than we usually operate. Can you put security code on?
Hi guys, if you're interested in becoming security for Fleetwood Enforcers UK, you can either message the page, Fleetwood Enforcers UK, or you can contact Alan Fleetwood from the Midlands, Crown Fleetwood from the Midlands, Judge Fleetwood for the South, or myself, Wick Fleetwood, for the North. We're always looking out for security. If you get in contact with someone, we'll walk you through the process. There it goes, guys. Wayne his taxi, you dirty fucking prick. Right, guys, I'm going to end this live now because a lot of the team are upset from this dirty bastard. Please share for awareness, guys. Cheers.